Hey Leamons, welcome back to another video of mine. So I've been asked by jammers what I think about age on Animal Jam, about older players and my stances on them, how I feel about older people playing in a children's game. The child's game being Animal Jam, of course. So what does Leamon think about it all? Well, I don't really care, and I don't see why some jammers do care so much about older people playing in Animal Jam. Age really shouldn't matter. In the end of the day, you're all just playing on the game, having a fun time. But apparently some people don't like older jammers on the game and have issues with it. Those issues may include some of them being predators. But that's only like a small percentage of the bunch. It's true, some of the older jammers are. I've talked about those awful jammers in videos of mine, but it's not every single one of them. So in this video, we are going to discuss everything about age on Animal Jam, about older people playing a children's game, and why some people don't like certain ages on Animal Jam, and why some people are fine with it. So anyways, with that all said, let's jump right into things. I'm Leamon Puppy, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get started with the video. So, age on Animal Jam, older players. I've already said I don't have any real issues with it. Like, I've met people who are older than me in the community, some even being parents, and they're all really kind, respectful people. If anything, they can be the more trustworthy people in the community, since they aren't little kids who lean towards scamming or lying about an item's rarity. And I don't blame younger jammers for doing these things. I'm sure many of you watching might have had a moment where you wanted to scam or lie about an item's worth in the past or even recently. Perhaps you did end up scamming or lying about the item's in-game rarity, and that's okay. Like, I'm not here to judge any of that. As you grow up, you start to understand why doing these things are wrong. And some jammers might never learn. They can be older and still scam. It does depend on the person as well as their age. Those are both pretty big factors as to what jammers scam on Animal Jam. Going back to what I said about older players being trustworthy, it is very true. Many of them are used as middlemans in big trades or cross trades, since they are just so mature and trusting. You couldn't really see someone who's literally a parent or literally an adult just scam some children on the game. That sounds terrible, and honestly, I don't recall ever hearing a situation like that happen. I mean, I want to assume it's maybe happened before. Let me know if you guys know. They are kind, respectful, and trustworthy. What's not to like about the older players in Animal Jam? They do seem harmless. Although, in rare instances, there can be a problem, and that is a few of them being predators on the game. That is an awful, disgusting behavior that no one should ever support happening on Animal Jam. I don't care if you thought the predator jammer was nice. They are doing nasty things to children. The reason why I bring this up is because someone in the Animal Jam community actually supports a known predator in the game, and somehow is okay with their behavior and even tries to justify it as acceptable. That is downright nasty. They would even try to condone such things as being okay, and even nastier of the predator for doing those said things. But even with all that knowledge about an older player being a predator on Animal Jam, it doesn't mean every single other older jammer is a predator like that. It doesn't mean they're also doing gross things to others. It does not mean that they all think that way. And I hate the fact others try to categorize jammers that are older into this category. That is so wrong. You are taking a disgusting action that someone did from a group and saying that everyone from that said group must also do that too, saying that they are all the same, which is untrue and horrible to say. Sure, a few of them may do these bad things, but not all of them, so thinking that way about the older jammers is totally wrong. Many of them love playing Animal Jam. A lot of the time, older players, who can be parents, enjoy playing it with their kids, but sometimes they just like playing Animal Jam themselves on their own time and their own means. It's an entertaining game that many people play to escape and have fun. It isn't weird to play Animal Jam. At an old age though, I mean, I'm not too sure if I would be playing it that old, but hey, I'm not here to judge. Whatever game makes someone happy makes them happy. Just let them play the game, who really cares? Also, I'm 18 for anyone who's wondering, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't really play Animal Jam anymore. It's not fun for me anymore. I barely stay on there for more than an hour. This is the same reason I don't know Worth anymore. I barely trade or care about my rares, which if some of you know me from the past, you would find that so weird. These days, I'm just here to talk about the community surrounding Animal Jam and WildWorks. I do enjoy making videos, that's why I'm still here on YouTube. Although, I can't find myself being invested in the game anymore. Not to play for fun. And I never thought this would happen to me. I always thought, even when I get older, I'd like the game. But I don't anymore. And I can't help that. It's just how it is. It's just how I feel. Most of the older players in the community range from 20 to 30, and sometimes can even be older than that. Heck, I know a player who is around the age of 50 who is very invested in trading on Animal Jam. I don't understand how they don't get bored like me. And I'm younger than most of them too. But honestly, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Like I said, if Animal Jam makes you happy, then just play Animal Jam. Don't let anyone tell you what's right or wrong when it comes to that. Because it's a game. It leans towards a child audience and is meant to be played by children, but it doesn't have to just be for kids. There is no rule or age limit, so who really cares in the end of the day? As long as you're not some creepy old predator, there is nothing wrong with enjoying Animal Jam. At any age, just have fun. And that's all I had to say for this discussion on age on Animal Jam. Thanks so much for watching all the way through. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, drop a comment down below on your thoughts on all this. I really want to hear what you guys got to say on the matter. I'm Leamon Puppy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys all next time.